This time it's for real. Go. And it's boss time. The first boss of Riki's storyline. And it's the same. It's the second boss that T260G had to fight as well. Detractor. We'll do HE Rocket. Double vertical, and sharp shot. Obviously, you want to take out one at a time, and then might need to heal up a little bit here. Pressure point. We'll use cure there. Nice. Come on, hurry up and heal yourself. There you go. I knew you could do it. Yeah, it's Vulcan II and a bunch of detractors. It's basically the same boss that DG60G had to fight as well. No different. And there we go. Won the battle. Shooting Mastery. And we received a bumper and 325 credits. So that was the first boss of Riki's storyline. If you want to see all the bosses of T260G storyline, I did a all bosses video for that. Or I'm going to be uploading an all bosses video for that. By the time you're watching this video, you might already have seen that video. I'm not sure. I'm not sure when this video will be uploaded. Well, yeah, all bosses. When the all bosses video for this, for Riki's story, the T260G will definitely be up on the channel for sure. So yes, you will be able to find the T260G all bosses on my channel, if you want to check it out. That is. But on to the next boss for Riki's storyline. Alright, it's boss time against Platyhooks. I'm not sure if this is considered a boss or not, but I'm adding my all bosses video anyway. Let's see, let's take out the pig first. Oh, we can't attack it with that character. Razorback. Oh, Razorback has a lot of hit points. Yeah, it definitely is a boss because I can tell because of the fact that the Razorback didn't go down in a couple hits. Definitely a boss. Because the Razorback does not have that much hit points. Trust me, I fought plenty of them in T260G's storyline. And they definitely don't have that much hit points. Also, I was doing this in 3x speed, so I'll just do the final turn in 1x speed. Since I screwed up. I meant to do 2x speed, but whatever. Actually, pretty cool in 1x speed, actually. It kind of looks a little bit janky in like 3x speed and stuff, so. It's like really slow in 1x speed though. Haha, deflected. Okay, let's do 2x speed. A little bit too slow for my taste. This thing has a ton of hit points, which is good. I like bosses with a lot of hit points. Let me do Lysate actually, because I don't have that anymore. Impale. Tornado Slash. There we go, got it. Nice. Now, what should I get rid of? Oh, I couldn't absorb it, darn. Lost stats up and got Beast Leather and 138 credits. Alright, that was the second boss of Riki's storyline. Very nice. Took it down. Had a lot of hit points though. Guess we've got to help. Yeah. And it's boss time against Tanzer. Alright, so first things first, let's use Guardian's Ring. Also transformed into liquid metal with Riki. Don't do Ogre Rush in this battle because it's immune to it. We'll do Fist of Fury. We'll do Headwind Rush. We will do Heaven and Earth. And... Ooh, Trick Shot's pretty good. And with that boost our... Ooh, we got a nice combo there. 3,000 damage, nice. That was nice, I like that. I don't know if that ring's gonna work or not, but I'll try it. Do a Power Cure on him and Trick Shot, sure. Yeah, one thing about Tanzer, you can't attack the tentacles, which is very annoying. Don't ask me why you can't, but you cannot. See, it won't let you target anything else but Tanzer. Ooh, nice combo. I've lost this boss. This will be, if I lose this battle, it'll be the third time. I've lost to it twice. A very difficult boss for so early on in the game. There we go, got it. I was getting 4-hit combos there though, 3 and 4 hit combos. That's pretty nuts. What do I want to get rid of? What is the weakest move here is the question. I don't know. Claw is probably the weakest, but I don't know. It has 0 WP cost. I don't think I want to get rid of that. Drain HP. Thieves Ring, nice. There we go. Finally beat it the third try. I got lucky though with them combo attacks. I don't think I would have beat it without them combo attacks. If you've never played Romancing Saga or any of those Saga games, combo attacks are pretty much essential. Combo attacks have always been like very powerful in the Saga games. So they really make bosses a lot easier if you can manage to get them to trigger. So basically, you should try bosses multiple times, because sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll get combo attacks. And sometimes you'll get lucky and you'll never trigger a combo. I believe it's like completely random. At least it was in Minstrel Song. I don't really know enough about SaGa Frontier to know if it's random or not, but it's pretty much random in Romancing Saga. Yeah, that was a pretty difficult boss. For it being one of the early bosses of Riki's storyline, that's pretty difficult. But we got the Thieves Ring for defeating it. So very nice. I don't even know what that does, but I'll probably equip it on Riki. Alright, it's boss time. Against Skeleton Knight, Electrosheep, Ghostrider, and I think the enemy in the back is a Lich. Yep. We will do, let's see. Nope, let's not do that. I'm not sure what I want to do here. I guess I'll do Blade. I will do Ogre Rush, Tornado Slash, and also do Stunning Shot as well. The Lich is very powerful, so be careful with the Lich. I wasn't really worried about the other enemies, it was just the Lich. Can sometimes be a problem to deal with. But we should be able to take it out. I don't know why I need to start learning to slow it down during boss battles. Yeah, the Lich has counter fear. Whichever time you attack it, it'll counter with that. Oof. I'm going to start slowing it down though in boss battles if I think about it. But if I don't hold it against me. Guns Akimbo for Mei Ling there. But yeah, pretty easy boss. Alright, it's boss time against Devil Squid. So we'll do Scream. I will do Triangle Kick. Headwind Rush. Headwind Rush. And I don't know how good Kusanagi is, but I'll try that. 1200, wow. Oh yeah, I wanted to slow it down too, I forgot. Maelstrom. Ooh. Well, that wasn't good. Yeah, I'll go ahead and do that. Triangle Kick. Use the Guardian's Ring, boost our defense. Should have did that round one though. Got it. Nice. Sorry I didn't do lower speed at the beginning, my bad. Absorbed ink. Yeah, that was a pretty deadly attack that it had, Maelstrom, but it was a pretty easy boss. I did get a pretty high combo attack there, though. I got a 3-hit combo. Got a little bit lucky getting that. Alright, it's boss time. Against Mollasite. Or Mollasite. I'm not sure how to pronounce it. We'll do Scream. We'll do Triangle Kick. Actually, let me turn it down the speed here. Headwind Rush. I turned down the speed for the boss battles because I do an all bosses video. That's why. Him. Triangle Kick and Headwind Rush. Boom. 5,000 damage. Holy crap. Apparently Scream doesn't do any damage to it. Chop. So, Guts. Oh. Alright, it's boss time. Against Mollasite Again. Or Mollasite Again. Got a message right when we got in the battle. Let's do Acid. I'm gonna slow it down this time. I didn't slow it down before, my bad. Victory Rune. Increases damage of an ally's weapon. Increases attack. He doesn't have any JP though, he can't even use it. I should probably get it to somebody else then, right? Anyway, we'll do... I guess I'll do a Pain Powder. Triangle Kick and Acid. Boom! Oh, lowered its defense. Look at that damage. Dirge. Obserberus? No, I'm kidding. And it flees. It flees after every round. First we let Mollasite Possessor. Then it won't be able to get away easily. This is our chance to beat it. If we damage it too much, it'll run. So damage it gradually. What if I don't want to damage it gradually? I want to take it out. I want to actually destroy this thing. Finally, use my weaker abilities. How about that? Is that good enough? I'll continue to use my weak moves. It fled again. Okay, so we have to just keep battling it. Alright. I guess I'll have a lot of my characters defend then and just have Gin attack, I guess. I like how they jump when they defend. It's kind of weird. Keeps lowering my stats though. Oh. Alright, now we can take it out then, I think. I think that means we can take it out. We'll do Guardian's Ring. We'll do Triangle Kick. Headwind Rush. Headwind Rush. Warrior's Ring. Boost our defense here. And in the Warrior Ring, boost our attack. There we go, got it. Nice. Took out Mollasite. No, get rid of Fang. And for defeating it, you get rotten meat. And yeah, pretty easy boss. You just have to make sure not to... Basically, just have defend with all your characters and attack with your strongest character. And then, yeah, you'll be good. And the plane, of course, flying by. Right as I'm about to stop here. Yeah, pretty easy boss. Alright, it's boss time against a bunch of big slimes, otherwise known as magma slimes. I brought T260G in the party because he has a lot of life points. And also moved Riki, who is the main character, to the back of the party. Or the bottom of the party, I mean, not the back of the party. Because if Riki doesn't survive, you lose. To beat these things, I'm just going to use Tornado Slash over and over again. I also gave Riki the... what is it? The Thieves Ring as well. Which allowed him to hide... to hide the party. I'm only going to use it later in the fight, though. I'm not going to use it right now. I'm not sure how many times you have to repeat these things. I'm not sure. Riki still has 5 life points left, so I'm going to wait. Actually, I think I'll go ahead and just use it. I kind of don't want... I want T260G out in the open, though. And to keep them hidden, all you gotta do is defend. Oh, great. TG60G didn't get a turn in there. Darn. I kind of need him to get a turn. That way he can, get out and take some life point damage. Because otherwise we're going to run out of life points here. Yeah, we're down to 3 already here. Unfortunately. Hopefully we're able to deflect here a little bit. Who we won. So you have to defeat him a certain amount of times. Also, once you're done with that battle, you probably better off just leaving. That's what I'm going to do. But yeah, very difficult boss. Probably one of the more difficult bosses in the game. If they didn't do life point damage, it wouldn't be so bad, but they do life point damage. So that's really bad. Luckily, I didn't lose any characters. Okay, sorry about that. I was doing something. Alright, here we go. You will not be able to return once you have entered this room. Ready. Alright, so it's boss time against Virgil. So he wants to see your best combos. So you have to do combo attacks on him. We're going to do Petrify Gas, Petrify Gas. What the heck? I had Swallow Slice on here. What happened to it? What the heck? Seriously? I had this move on here right here. I literally put it on her. Okay, I did it anyway. Did a 5-hit combo. Try it again. See if it... Yeah, so triggered again. Nice. So do the same moves I did. Okay, so I guess you can't do the same combo over again. That's a shame. I don't know what to do now then. So maybe mix it up a little bit. Oh, it worked. Oh, we won. Oh, nice. So you gotta do five combo twice. So if you do the same moves I did, you can do it. But I don't know. It's just weird, the whole mechanics. But anyway, for the two monsters, if you have Riki and Say, just use Petrifying Gas of those two, and then just try out different moves of the other three. You can also use the Healer's Ring if you need to heal. Because he starts to attack you after a while. So you got to be careful of his attacks. You actually have to survive his attacks. So you can't just not combo. You have to try to figure out the combos, or else he's gonna eventually defeat you if you don't figure out the combos quick enough. Luckily, I was able to do it, but I feel like I just did it randomly. Like I wasn't trying. Like I just picked abilities, you know. I didn't think that would actually work, but it did. So, I guess you could just try what I did, just pick abilities and hope for the best. But yeah, just do 2 different combos, 2 different 5-hit combos, and you'll be good. I guess it can be very easy or very difficult. Depends on what abilities you have and stuff, so I guess not really much more to say about this boss. Just try different abilities and eventually you'll beat him. That's all I can really say, honestly. Yes, I'm ready. I think this is the final boss of Riki's storyline. Master Ring. Let's see if I can combo it, actually. That seemed to work before. Let's try to combo this thing. I don't know if it'll work or not, but I'm going to try it. It worked against Virgil. Obviously, petrified gas doesn't work on it. Alright, yeah, let's go drain HP, I guess, or let's do Guardian's Ring. Then we'll do Warrior's Ring, Tornado Slash, and Tornado Slash, I guess. Lightning Crash. Charge. Okay, we'll do the Healer's Ring. We'll do Magnetic Storm, Tornado Slash, Sky Twister on the ring, and Tornado Slash. Okay, so it keeps bringing back the monsters, okay. Now we'll do Petrifying Gas because it's good at comboing. Oh, I forgot I should be slowing it down here, my bad. I always forget to slow down the boss battles, my bad. Sorry about that, guys. There's no reason to do 3 times speed. Tornado Slash and Petrify Gas. Magnetic Storm. So I guess it only calls more monsters in when all of them are defeated, or no? Okay. Okay. So we'll do Petrify Gas, we'll do Magnetic Storm again, Tornado Slash, Sky Twister on the ring, and Tornado Slash. I'm kind of scared of the monsters a little bit, that's why I'm taking them out. I guess you can avoid them though if you want to. They kind of make me nervous, so I want to take them out. They might do like status elements and stuff. Ghostly Touch didn't do a lot of damage. Okay, I think I'll keep that thing out. We'll just go out on the boss now. We'll do Petrifying Gas. Turbid Current, I mean. Sky Twister, and we'll do Triple Thrust. Do we get it? Do we win? I think we won. We beat it. So we've beaten 2 storylines now, I guess. We beat T260G's and we beat Riki's. If it's over, it might not be over yet. Are you okay, Mei Ling? Yeah, I think that was the final boss of Riki's storyline, I think. I might be wrong. I'm not 100% sure. But I think it was, because it was called Master Ring. I mean, it would make sense if that was the final boss. Now, was it as good of a final boss as T260G's final boss? Probably not. Because the reason I like T260G's final boss was because the environment was changing as you were fighting him. You had like different environments and stuff, and that was really cool. There was no changing environments in this boss battle. It was just like one static environment. But in T260G's story, final boss, the environment was changing as you were battling that thing, and that was really cool. So I got to give the better final boss the one in T260G's story. But that was a pretty fun final boss. I like how you have to use AoE and stuff to take out the other enemies. I'm assuming you can just avoid the enemies though if you wanted to. I don't think you have to fight the enemies if you don't want to. Like you could just focus down the boss. Once the boss is defeated, all the other enemies get defeated as well, so you could do that route if you want to. But it wasn't that hard. At my stats anyway. Yeah, very cool final boss. So that's 2 final bosses that we fought that have both been very good final bosses.